Why, hello there, chat. How are we all doing? We're back with another route of Resident Lover. Let me turn the music back on. And we're going to be going after Daniela this time around. I'll try to skip any of the parts that I've already done. If you haven't seen those, go visit my first route, which was with Lady D. So I'm going to skip over this part because we've already read it. But it should be a lot of new stuff, since I'm going down a completely different route. Alright, we're going to skip until we make the first choice here. And I'm going to go with Social Butterfly. The Social Butterfly. Studying, going to class, no thank you. You're here to have fun and make friends. You want to be the student everyone on campus knows, whether for good or for bad reasons. That is yet to be determined. Join your roommates as you take the campus by storm and discover along the way that there is something sinister brewing at the university that you might have to take care of. Oh, we took care of it last time, before it takes care of you. Yep, we're happy with this choice. You decide that your college experience will be about socializing. Screw your grades and studying. C's make degrees, after all. And sleep? Who even is she? I mean, no, I feel that one, though. No, your sole goal is to go out and have fun every weekend at parties, to join clubs and mingle with friends, and possibly land yourself a smoking hot girlfriend. Oh yeah, we got our priorities set, boys. But one thing at a time. First, you have to move into your dorm room. You drag your luggage with you to the residence hall. It's old-fashioned despite the university coming into existence only 10 years ago. In fact, it seems all the buildings once used to belong to other uses and were merely refurbished for students. Smoking hot girlfriend achievement. Yeah, if there is achievements in this game, that better be it. The residence dorm is made of stone and wood with comfortable couches and giant fireplaces that are not lit this time of year. It is not lit on campus until we get that smoking hot girlfriend. Ayo! It smells of incense and the sweet scent of lilies, which you see in various vases placed around the building. The inside of the dorm rooms have been renovated to be more modern. They're not as dreary or dark with modern amenities like a kitchenette and a TV. You see that your roommates have already moved their stuff in. Jesus Christ! Hello? Are we in New York or Romania? Hey, I'm walking it! Oh my god, that my ears. There's clutter on the couch, a TV drowned out by the loud sound of horrible honking, which you realize is actual music someone is listening to, and a few boxes lay about by a closed door. Hey, I'm walking here! That's the worst Dracula accent I think that could ever be imagined. Anyone need a professional voice actor? I cost $2. You'll introduce yourself to your roommates in a second. You'll need to put your things into your room first. You move past the common room and into your room at the end of the hall. You plop your stuff down, ready to unpack. Question is, how will you decorate your room? Ooh. Girly pop! That was Adam Sandler Hotel Transylvania walking. Gamer core? Sports fanatic? Music head? I mean, if it was me, it'd be gamer core or sports fanatic. I kind of want to choose music head to maybe get Daniela back into music. I'll do music head. You're really into music, so why shouldn't your room reflect it? You plop on a bed sheet with musical notes on it. Place a music stand in the corner of your room. Hang a guitar on some hooks on the wall, and set down a giant speaker in your desk that you'll be using to bang out the tunes. Room decor completed. You leave the room and decide... I mean, I hope that choice did not matter, but we shall see, I guess. You leave your room and decide to knock on the door to your roommate's rooms. Who should you go with first? The girl who's blasting honking noises from her room? Or the girl whose boxes lie outside the door? Which one is which? Why is it door 1, door 2? Oh god. I'm guessing door 2? Because that would probably be... Daniela's room, right? You try not to trip over the boxes on your way to the closed door. You knock on it and wait for the girl to open it. Love and War. When Harry Met Sally, movie 1. Come in, door's unlocked. Yeah, alright, there we go. You push open the door and see your new roommate doing sit-ups on the ground rather than unpacking all her things. Her room is still bare with the exception of what seems to be yoga mats, dumbbells, and a skateboard lying. Actually, I kind of want to go back to my choice of room and go with sports core. Wait, whoops, wrong one. I meant to load save. Let's override it with sports fanatic. Just in case, you know, since our girl is sporty. You may not play sports, but you love watching them. Posters of your favorite players go up on your wall along with an autographed bat. A gym bag and several pairs of unused soccer cleats clutter the corner, and you spray a few hints of eau de gym stench into the air to make it smell like you work out. Yeah, name one Orioles player, chat. Room decor completed. You leave the room. Okay, so let's go with door 2. Yep. The duck? Yeah. Alright. You push open the door and see your roommate doing sit-ups on the ground rather than unpacking all her things. Her room is still bare with the exception of what seem to be yoga mats, dumbbells, and a skateboard lying on its side, all taken out hastily. She finishes her set and bounces up to her feet. You can't help but notice how well-defined her abdominal... I can't say... Abdominal... Oh my god. Her abs, man. Her abs are... The crop top she's wearing only draws attention to the area, and you can't help but run your eyes down the divots in between abs. You wonder what the rest of her looks like. Yeah, her abominable abs. You stop yourself there before your thoughts progress into the gutter. You're meant to be introducing yourself to your new roommate, not ogling them. You must be my new roomie. She crosses the room and tugs you into a hug. She smells nice, and she's warm. We're liking her girl sweat. That's what we're liking right now. Her hug is tight, but it's over too quickly, and you are left standing there, still trying to recover yourself from being flashbanged by her abs. I'm Daniela. We're gonna have so much fun together this year. Are you into any hobbies or sports? You slowly blink your eyes before focusing on her in the conversation. Daniela is all smiles. One side of her hair is shaved off and the rest gathered into a ponytail. You notice she has whorls. Whorls? I don't know that word, shit. On the side of her head where the hair is short. Though the pattern has largely become overgrown, as if she's trying to regrow enough hair to cover it back up. Cool stairs? Hairstyle I read as stairs. I think it's over, gamers. I think I need to end the stream right here. 11 minutes? No. We're done. We're done. I can't read. Cool hairstyle. What's on the side of your head? Roses. They're kind of my family crest, and plus they're considered a symbol of romance. Ooh, I like her. I really like her. A touch sheepishly, she adds on. It's kind of a pain to keep up the look, so I probably might just let it grow out. Family crest? Are you nobility? She waves your incredulous expression off. Nothing like that. At least not anymore. Somewhere further down on my mother's side, we used to have nobles. I think we own a castle in a village somewhere, but because we inherited it. But it's in too much disrepair to be of much use to us other than a tourist stop. Mom's more focused on her career as a professor and on her winemaking business. I wish you could see the face that I make. I make like a Chad face every time I do that voice. You have a roommate that owns a freaking castle? I have got to see that castle. One day. You leave Daniela to finish her workout and find your other roommate standing in the kitchenette, pouring a bottle of vodka in a plain white bottle. Oh god, I gotta be able to pronounce Italian names. I'm Angie Beneviento. She cheers. I'd love to stay and chat, but I promise to meet up with a few friends. See you around. She zooms out the door. You're left waving her goodbye. So you go to your room and find yourself not sure what to do with your free time. You straighten things up in your room, and even though they're already organized, you scroll through memes and check your class to make sure there's no early work due. You watch a few videos. There's a club fair coming up soon. You want to go there to find a club you can join this year. What kind of club should you look at? Oh boy. Athletic. I guess athletic. You don't really have the coordination to play most sports, but that's not going to stop you. Who doesn't love getting hit in the face with a ball or tackled to the ground, especially when it means hot women will be doing it to you? That's the right answer! On top, baby. With the vague idea of what kind of club you might want to join in mind, you head to bed. The following morning, you wake up and head over to the kitchenette to make some breakfast. You get to the stove and open up the fridge to find a human body inside! What?! You let out a blood-curdling scream as it falls right on top of you. You keep screaming as the body begins to scream too, the both of you holding each other. Daniela barges out of her room in a tank top and shorts, holding up a lamp as a weapon. Yeah, this took a turn. What's going on? She asks, blearily blinking at you too. When she sees what's going on, she sets the lamp down. At this point, your screaming has died down as you realize it's Angie that's in your arms. What are you doing in the fridge? Angie has also stopped screaming and is now smiling. She smells like a brewery, and the way she is hiccuping gives you a vague idea of what happened. She pulls away from you, 2 bottles of vodka in her hand. I wanted to cool down the drinks, is all she says before she waltzes out of the room to go to who knows where. You turn to Daniela, wanting to make sure she's seen this too. Should we go after her? Average alcohol consumer. Ben, you better not get stuck in the mini fridge at Katsu. Daniela offers you a shrug. Angie's just like that. I've seen her fall off a roof before and get up without a scratch. What? Daniela shrugs again. Your food is burning. You curse under your breath and take back to your now ruined meal. You turn the stove fan on and try to waft the smoke away so the fire alarm doesn't go off. You're starving, but you can't eat this. You might have to head over to the cafe. Are you going to the club fair? Yes, and you? I am. Let me get dressed and I'll come with you. Daniela hurries to get dressed, and you decide to do the same. The two of you walk down to the cafe first. You need something to eat and drink. What do you pick? Not the fucking ice water, dude. Let's go with the coffee this time. And a muffin. Armed with food and drink, you and Daniela enter the club fair area. Me and you and everyone we know. Movie 2. You're overwhelmed by how many tables are open and how many club options there are. I might join the skateboarding club. Oh, whoa! Who are these people? I'd like to meet them. She heads over to where there is a table with some students standing around, all holding boards under their arms. You follow along, contemplating if you should join the club. Hey, interested in signing up? Hell yeah, I love skateboarding. MJ is a Spider-Man MJ. Do you have your own board? The club provides new members with rental boards. I have several. Daniela ends up going on a tangent about the types of boards she has, the club members nodding their heads enthusiastically. You decide to wander off to go check out clubs for yourself. You peruse the options for athletic clubs, but get put off when you see the intensity of everyone there. Join the volleyball team and crush some hopes and dreams. Join the basketball team and smash some heads. Join the rugby team and let's feast on the blood and bones of our rival team. Yeah, you're not that serious about sports. You meet up with Daniela after the club fair is over. Her phone buzzes and she pulls it out. Thank you for the lurk. Her expression turns worried and you pull your eyes away from what they've been staring down. Jesus Christ, I cannot read. I'm too busy looking at apps. Her expression turns worried and you pull your eyes away from where they have strayed down to her abs, worried that she might have caught you staring. She has not, you hope. Hey, I kind of need to ask a favor from you. Your abs can ask me for any favor. I mean, you can ask me for any favor. Oh my god. We're hopeless. You can feel the back of your neck heating up from embarrassment. She gives you a puzzled look. My mom wants to invite you over for dinner. She has this thing where she wants to meet my new roommates. Since she already knows Angie, because Angie is kind of family, it would just be you and me and my mom and my sisters. Danielle is very awkward mentioning this. I don't see what the big deal would be. Sure, I'll come over. When is it? Today? Short notice, but free food is free food. Amen. Is this in the castle? No, this is at our mansion. She has a mansion too? How rich is Daniela? Why does she even bother to go to school when she could probably retire now? What exactly does your family do again? Daniela laughs. They do a lot. I hope you'll like them and that they don't scare you away. Why would they scare me away? They can get pretty intense. You head back to the dorms and prepare yourself to go over for dinner. When 6 p.m. arrives, Daniela walks out to a black sedan waiting for the both of you in front of the dorms. The car drives off and you find yourself a little bit nervous. You clasp your hands together. Mind giving me a little information about your family so I don't make a complete idiot of myself? Daniela scratches the back of her head thinking. My mom is big on manners and enjoys talking with people at her same intellectual level. She might try to quiz you on stuff. You grow alarmed at this. Quiz me on what? Daniela shrugs. Could be anything, but don't take it too seriously. She does this all the time. She's more interested in checking that you'll be a good influence on me. My sisters will be there too. I have 2 older ones. Bella's the oldest and she's super serious, so don't get silly with her or else she won't like you. And Cassandra is the second oldest. She's a huge flirt. Try to ignore her comments. Why does it sound like a 3-stage interview process? You nod your head. Okay, you've got this. As long as the food is good, it should be fine. The car pulls up to a wonderful mansion, and you gape at it, clicking your jaw shut when you remember to close it. This might as well be a castle with how fancy it looks on the outside, and on the inside, you quickly note. You observe all the expensive art pieces on the wall and the vases behind glass displays. You would have dressed even more nicely if you had known this would be like this. A flurry of staff walk around, setting everything down on a long dining table. The room has a vaulted ceiling that makes you feel as if you're walking into a cathedral. Daniela's family is already sitting at the table. Oh, here is our first love interest. We back at it again. Alcina, a statuesque older woman, sits at the head of the table. What must be Daniela's 2 older sisters sit at the left and right of her respectively. One sister has brown hair and the other has blonde hair. They're all so good-looking, and you wonder how an entire family has been blessed with such good genetics. Daniela takes her seat to your left, and you sit down directly across Alcina in her line of fire. How do you address her? Looking banger, Elsie! Good afternoon, Miss Dimitrescu. Well-mannered and polite. You figure you can't go wrong with that. Alcina gives you a pleased smile. I've invited you over for dinner because I wish to meet Daniela's new roommate. These are my other daughters, Bella and Cassandra. She gestures to them. Bella raises her eyes to you and gives you a disdainful look while Cassandra waggles her fingers playfully at you. Tell me, what do you intend to make of your college career? You begin to feel a bit hot under the collar and nervously tug on it. The food in front of you looks wonderful and smells great. A rack of lambs over a bed of basmati rice with a garnish of herbs and vegetables and a creamy sauce. Damn, we got Gordon Ramsay up in here. You want to eat, but something tells you you won't be getting that for a while. What do you want to make of your college career? I want to spend my days making friends, having fun. I'm still undeclared. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with my classes. I figured since I'm good at art, I might eventually choose the art major, but for now I want to see what the university offers. I'll go with that. An artist? What is your favorite medium? Watercolors, though a simple pencil sketch is also my go-to. There's something about those messy lines that speak to the chaotic creative process. Remind me to show you my sculptures later, dear. I think you might like them. Alcina pauses here to turn to her meal, and you figure this is your chance to take a bite as well. You allow yourself to savor the lamb, smiling at its rich taste. A butler comes by to fill your glass with wine. However, the interrogation is not done. It's only just begun. Your Sister's Sister, Movie 3. Alcina picks up her wine glass and takes a dainty sip of it before speaking. What do you plan to do when you graduate? She's asking questions you haven't even thought about yet. I still have time to figure myself out. I'm not rushing. I do want to get a job, or I might go to graduate school. I want to travel the world. I enjoyed doing it last time. I don't want to do it again before I settle down. I'll put this answer. Alcina nods her head but does not comment. You cannot tell if she's approving or disapproving. Alcina seems to be done with you because now Bella speaks up, twirling her fork contemplatively in her hand, eyeing you. What is your work ethic like? Man, when will the questions stop? They're not even trying to hide the fact anymore that they're clearly testing you. What's my work? If something's boring, I don't want to do it. Some things are easy for me, some are harder, but I keep going until I finish. I'm an organized individual. I'll go with the second choice here. You seem like someone who's not too bright, so that is an important attitude to have. Your jaw gapes open at her blatant remark. Daniela looks decidedly uncomfortable, but doesn't speak up. Okie dokie, Benter. What are your friend groups like? I have a ton of friends considering I just got to campus. I usually hang out with artistic people. Back in high school, I was a loner, had 2 good friends, and didn't interact with anyone else. I'll just say I had a ton of friends. Bella does not appreciate your sarcasm given the way her teeth audibly snap together. Alcina watches her scold you with a sense of pride while Cassandra looks amused by this and Daniela suffers down a sigh. I don't find your attitude cute at all. If you're going to be this disrespectful in a guest house, I can only wonder how rude you're going to be to my sister. I'm not rude to Daniela. You want to add on only to you because Bella is really testing your patience. Figuring you don't need her yelling at you again. My turn! She looks too excited to quiz you. What's your relationship status? Cassandra. She looks scandalized. I apologize for her. She was gifted with many talents, but learning when to keep her mouth shut was not one of them. She loves hearing herself talk. Cassandra huffs. Fine, I'll ask her reasonable questions. She looks over at you. Would you date me? Cassandra, you are embarrassing us in front of our guest. Cassandra laughs but folds her hands together and rests her chin on them. Have you ever acted before? Does role play in bed count? I'm just gonna do that. Save that for later. I'm gonna put no, not at all. Shame. Yeah, voice acting. Yeah, this is my voice acting credits here. Shame, you have the looks of a star in the making, but at least we know you won't be able to fake being someone you're not. A star in the making. You feel your cheeks starting to turn red at her compliment. You'll have to excuse us for our direct nature. We're worried about Daniela simply because she's incapable of making smart decisions. Last time she got close to someone, they tried to eat her face. Your mouth opens wide at this. Someone almost ate Daniela? She's sweet looking, the perfect cinnamon bun, but that doesn't mean she's actually edible. It wasn't like that. She was kissing me. She flushes. Albeit very badly. You should have sent this girl over to me. I could have handled her. Bella scowls over at Cassandra. We're still at the dinner table. Keep it in your pants. You are too naive, Daniela, regardless of what she wanted to do with you. She wasn't a good person. She was getting you into drugs. Damn, alright, we're just opening this can of worms at the table, alright. Daniela grumbles at this, but looks down at her lap in shame. The rest of dinner is mercifully less tense, and you stay until dessert. You leave as soon as you can, not keen on sticking around for any more questions, and Daniela flashes you an apologetic smile. She stays behind with her family, and you head back to the dorms. You collapse on your bed there, socially drained. You go to your classes for the day and find that they don't manage to capture your attention. They're boring, the professors are boring, and the assignments look boring. All the more reason for you to do none of the work. Once classes are done for the day, you head back to the dorm. You find Daniela is back and doing pull-ups on a bar she installed in her doorway. You find yourself watching her abs crunch up and relax before you can stop yourself. Huh, it's not like your roommate. It's not like you like your roommate romantically. Yeah, okay. But you cannot deny you like her abs more than platonically. How was your first day of classes? They were alright, nothing exciting. We should go out and celebrate the start of the semester. There's a bar not far from here. Angie's already there. Of course she is. You sigh, you feel like you should be more concerned. You should be concerned about this, but everyone around you seems to treat this as normal. You and Daniela hail a cab down to the bar. It's packed inside with what must be students from Miranda's university. Angie is dancing on the bar and people are clapping and cheering her on. When she finishes her set, she drops down by the two of you. You're surprised. Angie passed the Dimmy seal of approval and you have to prove your worth. You feel a bit annoyed by this. What are you drinking? It's on the house. I'm paying for everything. Donna doesn't have that kind of money. Angie winks. She pulls out a checkbook from inside her bra. That's why I'm signing all my checks as Daniela Demetresque. Hey. She yelps out. Give me back my checkbook. People still have checkbooks? I feel like it's just credit or Apple Pay. She chases Angie through the crowd. You leave your two roommates to deal with that amongst themselves and go to order a beer from the bar. Then you turn around and observe the crowd. Who should you talk with first? What in the hell? I'm gonna go talk to the skater friends. Mia notices you coming closer and smiles that enigmatic grin. I know who Mia is. I played 7. Enigmatic grin of hers that weirdly makes you feel like she'd like to eat you the way a snake does. Hello, didn't take you for the type to drink. I do like the occasional drink here and there. There's a sorority on campus you should join if you do. Cinder and I are on it. Lots of parties, lots of fun. What do I have to do to get in? You'd be much better off not joining if you value your liver or any body part. Are you still upset about the one time with the keg? I almost crushed my leg. While they argue, Mia turns to you. What will it be? Join me? I'll think about it. Oh, so these are just... we know about Ioana last time. Let's go to B, Finch, and Avery. Finch and Avery are communicating in another language while B is nodding their head. Pretending to know what they're talking about, luckily the language is familiar to you. You inject yourself naturally into the conversation with a greeting. Are you new to campus? I'm probably not going to do that many voices here because these don't seem as bigger to the story. They ask as they switch back to English. Yes. You're going to love it here. We all do. I'm worried about being homesick. This is your home now. Oh. Oh. They give you a glib smile. For a little while, then I'll be moving back. Not thinking of staying here? Avery is surprised before a dreamy look takes over their face. After all, Donna is here. You keep hearing that name thrown around. You're guessing Donna must be Angie's relative? B scowls at Avery as they dissolve into some inner world, smiling and giggling to themselves as they mumble Donna's name to themselves. We lost them again. They take out a photo of a man with black sunglasses and gray hair and shove it right in front of Avery's face. It shocks them back into reality as they shake their head. Heisenberg? They shove the picture of him away. You have no idea what just happened, but suddenly you think you should leave. You approach the trio and wait for the right moment to say hello. I can't believe you two dragged me to this bar. I hate crowds, I hate loud places, and I hate drinking. If you want us to cosplay your favorite characters from your books, then this is the price. Oh yeah, we cosplaying up in here? You both are cruel for doing this. Why do you even want me at a bar? So you can make friends. I have friends. Books don't count. Seems like that should be one conversation you stay out of. You back off before they can see you. You decide to go get another beer before you continue. You've chugged your first one down because of nerves. Saving face, movie 4. New drink in hand, you decide to try to approach someone else again. You approach the pair, but don't introduce yourselves just yet. You need to eat more. You're looking pale and thin. It's the council. The school year just started. Yeah, but Bella's been on her ass since a month ago. Anna Maria puts her hand on Jasmine's shoulder. You should come over to my apartment. I'll cook something good to eat. It seems like too much of a private conversation to just jump into. That's the bitch with the bad bob. You are not talking to her. Thank you, next! Wow, I wanted to do another Ioana line, but alright. You finish your last drink and find Daniela and Angie standing outside the bar. Angie is swaying on her feet and Daniela is holding her up. I was just about to text you, but then I realized I don't have your number. You quickly exchange numbers. Let's head back to the dorms. I think I've had enough for tonight. You're inclined to agree. None of those conversations went as expected. You help Daniela bring Angie back to the dorms and then turn in for the night, worried about your social life. It seems hard to make friends, and you don't want to be friendless on campus. You resolve to try harder next time, hopeful that you will meet someone other than Daniela you can click with. A week passes with you barely paying attention to classes, finding most of them boring while you're sitting watching a show on TV in the dorm room. Angie kicks the door of the wide room wide open. I brought tequila! She stands in the doorway, 2 whole bottles of tequila in her hands. This is the 3rd time this hour, you say dryly from the couch. That's because you're a loser, and I just want you to have some fun. Come and party with me. You do want to party and have fun, but you don't know if you'll be able to keep up with Angie. Your liver hurts just thinking about drinking with her. Daniela steps out of her room. Save a shot for me. I'm ready to hang out. If both your roommates are going out, you suppose you should go out too. You get out of your seat and snatch the tequila bottle out of Angie's hand. I'll do a single shot. You stress as she whoops loudly. Pre-game time! Where is the party? You ask as Angie mixes some drinks together and then pours a row of shots. Is it here? Oh, okay. I was about to say. There's one in the bar downtown. The sorority's leading it. Drinks are free. Then why are we drinking here? Because I stole these bottles. We need to get rid of the evidence. Oh my lord. She quickly chugs down the entire row of shots to punctuate this point. You exchange a concerned glance with Daniela, wondering who Angie stole this from. Daniela shrugs and chugs the mixed drink down. You do the same. One shot turns into many, and by the time you head down to the bar, you're pretty hammered. You spot a few familiar faces and head over to talk to them. Who do you talk to first? Sure. You approach Mia and Cinder. Here to drink? Mia asks and hands over a drink punch card with 5 free drinks on it. Free drinks, courtesy of the sorority. How is this creepy chick the sorority leader? We won't be scraping you off the floor if you drink too much, she warns with an arched brow. Okay. You stumble over to Nicoletta. Oh, okay. High five! You go for a high five and you think this is a good idea. You don't know. With your lack of coordination, your high five... You high five her in the face! She glares at you and you run away before she can fight you. Oh, Lord. Drunk you is a lot braver than sober you because you stride up to Ioana, itching for a fight. Oh fuck, let's give her a piece of my mind. You start yelling at her, not even really making much sense as you trip over your tongue. She seems unfazed by your bad mood and simply walks away. Use the drink card to go get more drinks, offering some to Angie, who gladly takes them off your hands. She disappears into the crowd as you chug back drinks. You vaguely think that this is probably not a good idea, but don't spend too much time thinking about it, dancing to the music around you. You wake up and find yourself notably not at a bar anymore. You must have blacked out from drinking too much. You sit up with a groan and rub your dry eyes. Your mouth feels like sandpaper. You drink way too much. Never again. A loud snore interrupts your self-loathing, and you crane your head to look at who is next to you in an all too familiar room. Lying on your bed is none other than Daniela, half naked. Uh-oh. Show Me Love, movie 5. You stare at Daniela as the situation slowly sinks in. No way. Did you really sleep with your roommate like something out of a rom-com movie? Daniela's nose scrunches up in her sleep and she opens her eyes. You freeze like a deer in headlights. Daniela blinks rapidly and sits up. Thankfully, she has a bra on. What are you doing in my bed? This is my bed. You manage to muster out through stiff lips. Daniela's eyes widen comically. Did we sleep together? I don't know. I blacked out. I blacked out too. You stare at each other. Daniela's face slowly flushes red. Maybe Angie will know something? We should ask her, though I don't know if she'll remember anything. You get out of bed and quickly get dressed. Daniela's sneaking into her room to get changed. You step out, finding Angie at the kitchenette. She shoots you a look. I caught Daniela sneaking out. Yeah, about that. Do you, remember anything from last night? Angie laughs. Oh my gosh, a drunken hookup? Or maybe not a drunken hookup. Won't tell. She sticks her tongue out at you. This is entirely frustrating. Angie, please, you need to tell me. It won't give me peace of mind if I don't know. Would it matter so much if you did? It changes things between me and Daniela. Because then that means you like her a lot more than you're willing to admit to your sober self. And it means she likes you too. Should the two of you date after this? Angie laughs. That's for you two to figure out. I won't be sticking around to see it. That's when you notice the packed luggage by the door. Are you leaving? Yep. I got a deal to DJ across Europe at clubs. I'll be quitting school to do this. What the hell? She just randomly is like, yeah, no, you're gonna have this dorm room by yourself. Bye. Like, what the hell, bro? Somehow that seems on brand for Angie. Be safe? You're not sure what else to say. Angie wraps you up in a hug and grabs your luggage. I'll be back to visit. Or not. She shrugs and leaves. You stare way too worn out by the shocking events this morning. Daniela steps out of the room, and her crop top shows her that her stomach has hickey marks on it. Alright, yeah, we probably did something. No way that my girl would just leave her abs alone. Like, this is... We definitely did something, I'm thinking. Did you do that? Did you make out with her abs yesterday? Your face flushes. You hate that this is something you would 100% do. Did Angie just move out? Something about DJing across Europe? Daniela sighs. I'll have to tell her aunt. I highly doubt Donna will let her do this. Yeah, she also wouldn't tell me if she saw us, doing stuff. You finish lamely. This is so embarrassing. There's a series of sharp and impatient raps on the door. You both stare at it. Who is it at this hour? Daniela approaches Daniela approaches and opens the door. As if this morning can't get any worse, Bella stands on the other side. She strides past Daniela on a warpath to you. She jabs you in the chest. You. Me? You lift your hands up innocently. How did Bella find out about you sleeping with Daniela? I swear we didn't plan it. I didn't mean to sleep with her. Bella blinks. What are you talking about? About me and Daniela sleeping together? The muscle in Bella's jaw twitches. She grabs you by the front of your shirt. You did what with Daniela? Bella, let them go. Bella glares at Daniela. You always make the worst decisions. Now you're upset. Maybe you hadn't meant to sleep with Daniela, but you won't let Bella insult her and sister like this. You grab Bella's hand and forcibly remove it from your shirt. You hold your back up proud. For your information, Danielle and I are dating. It's not some mistake. Should we have said that? Welcome to the stream. Bella's eyes flicker across your face, digesting the information. She scoffs. You think that makes any of this better? You don't deserve my sister. You don't get to decide that. Daniela deserves to make her own decisions, and I won't let you take that choice from her. If she wants to break up with me, then she can. But right now, at this you stride over to a flabbergasted Daniela and take her hand in yours. We're dating, whether you like it or not. Oh, you're telling me, Ghost Dog. These girls are smoking. Bella looks immensely displeased. Well then, good thing I'm here to put a stop to your rooming nonsense. What are you talking about? Bella smirks. Yesterday night, the two of you, while very drunk, broke into my apartment to try to get me to have some fun. Suffice to say, I did not have fun, and you two trashed my apartment. Since you are such a bad influence on Daniela, our mother has decided that you'd no longer be rooming with her. Your jaw drops immediately. Your jaw drops open at this. That's cruel. You can't do this. You make horrible choices, Daniela, and your choice in a partner has not done much to sway our opinions. Daniela's hand curls up into fists. You always look down on me. I'm sick and tired of this. You act like just because I'm cursed. Bella slams a hand onto Daniela's mouth, whip fast to shut her up. She glares at her and cuts her eyes to you, trying to figure out if you heard, but you have. Cursed? What is Daniela talking about? We'll talk about this later, not now. Daniela glares angrily at Bella, but doesn't talk when Bella removes her hand from her mouth. Bella tosses you a new room key. Effective tomorrow, you'll no longer be able to come in this room. Better start packing. Do you concede? We're gonna save here. Yeah, let's fight. I kind of want to go with this first option. Bella's brow arches up. She doesn't dignify you with a response. Bella leaves, and at this, and Daniela turns to you. Dating? She squeaks out, turning red. Sorry, I was trying to figure out how to save the situation. I think I only made it worse. Daniela rubs the back of her neck. I wouldn't be opposed to this, fake dating. It'd piss my family off. Oh, fake dating. Oh. She stumbles over her words. You find it adorable. Why does your family treat you like this? They think because of my past romantic failures that I can't find a good partner, and also that because I'm the youngest that I can't make a good decision. I'm also the youngest. I don't make good decisions. Not like life-altering bad ones, but not the best decisions. I don't like that. That's overbearing. You have to stand up for yourself more. Daniela rubs the back of her neck. I know. What was that you said about a curse? Daniela looks uncomfortable speaking about this. It, has to do with my bad luck with dating. You feel like she's not telling the entire truth, but you don't press. You look at the key card in your hand. It looks like you'll have to move out to a new room in the middle of the semester. You just hope your roommates will be normal. Damn. Some Like It Hot, movie 6. Oh, God. Alright, let's look at this room here. We got picture. And we got... Is this like a Lorax reference right here? I think this is supposed to be like the trees from the Lorax. You arrive at your new dorm, luggage behind you and backpack slung over your shoulder, and your jaw drops open. No fucking way. It's Cassandra's stance. Dude, this is just the Powerpuff Girls. We literally have Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup right here. Your new roommates are the worst people you know. Welcome, I guess. It's not like we know you. I can't believe we had to get a new roommate. Are they all named Rebecca? Our last one left for some reason. IDK, like, why? But oh well. Listen up, because we have some, like, rules here. If you break them, then we're gonna have problems. No listening to music on Mondays. No watching videos on Tuesdays. On Wednesdays, we don't wear pink. They continue rambling on, oblivious to your distaste. You want to leave already. Are they seriously going to make you follow their arbitrary rules? You miss your old roommates, even if they're down the hall. I'm just gonna leave my stuff and head out. I have class soon. You hope they buy your lies and head to your empty room. You quickly set everything up and lock the door. You don't trust them with your stuff. Then you head out of your dorm room, avoiding eye contact with them as you walk past. You deliberately stay out late on campus so you won't have to deal with them. You catch up with Danielle in the cafe and sit and talk to her. Talk there. Yeah, instead of all of them being named like Ashley, they're all the Rebeccas. How's the room change? It's the stands. Daniela pulls a face. Oh, that's horrible. I'm sorry for what Bella did. I'm speaking with the admission of student affairs right now on campus to fix things. But considering Bella's on the student council and my mother is a professor here, it's been rough trying to convince them to switch the room back. If it's the stands, maybe we can get Cassandra to lure them out somehow. You'd really throw her into the pit of vipers? Not like she can't handle it. We'd shove her in, they'd chase after her, and then the room would be vacated. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. I'm not sure what else to do. You can always crash in your old room if you don't want to go back to yours. Just text me when you're coming over. I think I'll take you up on that offer. Finals come and arrive and you barely pass them. It's not like you're studying. You've been busy in the evenings avoiding your new roommates and going to club events. 2 months have passed in the blink of an eye since your room change, and winter break is upon you, and thankfully you haven't had to deal with Daniela's side of the family since then. You avoid Bella on campus and run from Cassandra, and only really talk with Daniela. She is the most normal of the sisters, and you appreciate that. You head home over the holidays, booking an inexpensive ticket. You spend time there texting with Daniela over break and laugh at all the memes she sends. She has sent pictures of her wearing reindeer antlers for Christmas. Okay. There's no picture? I want to see a picture of it! Where's this cute picture? I don't know what to go with here, so I'm gonna save slot here. You look cute. Do we go for it? I think we... Ooh. Do we get flirty? I think we get flirty. Yeah, okay, hold your horses there. No need to lay it on strong. You're not dating Danielle. You're just being horny. Haha, horny at the sight of her wearing reindeer horns. You chuckle just sadly to yourself. God, you're so lonely this Christmas. You dig out a pair of deer antlers from a crate of barely used Christmas decorations and plop them on your head and you snap a photo. It seems we're both cute. We might have to call this a draw. You snort with amusement. I demand a rematch. I'm going to prove you're better looking than me. When we get to campus, you're on. I intend to prove you're cuter when I do. You owe me a pizza pie. Oh yeah, let's have pizza together, dude. I love pizza. Your finger hovers over the phone name. You want to change it. What should you change it to? Oh, let's change it to the cutest fucking thing. Dorm bro. Danny with the big fanny. I'm gonna do Danny with the heart. When you come back to the new semester, you're going to continue trying to make friends on campus. You head out to Daniela's dorm room to say hello to her. You open the door, not expecting to see someone else in the dorm room with her. Daniela's standing there with Giselle. Both look relieved when you show up. I see you have a guest. I'll be heading out. She says quickly and rushes past you. You arch your brow at Daniela. What was that all about? I don't know when these choices are going to start to really matter. I'm just gonna put busy. Did I interrupt something? Not really, no. Daniela rubs the back of her head sheepishly. My mom, kind of told Giselle to come over. You know there is more to this than Daniela is saying. You patiently wait for her to explain. She wanted Giselle to ask me out on a date, but Giselle came to tell me the truth and said she doesn't want to get involved with this, but did it because otherwise my mom kind of threatened to take her role in the theater. Yikes, that's kinda gay. I'm gonna say that's fucked up. Daniela sighs. Yeah, I know. My family just wants what's best for me. Why don't you talk to your mother about this? It seems to really bother you. Why are you even obsessed with this? Yeah, this game's kinda gay. Daniela waves this off. Let's not talk about that. Can we just chill? I missed my roomie. I'm not your roomie anymore. She pouts at being reminded of that. We were supposed to have a cute-off, prove which one of us is cuter. It's clearly you, because not only are you cute, you're hot, too. Let's just say that right out in the open. Daniela blushes hard. That's not true. Look at the hard eyes! Oh my god. Dude, look at these heart eyes, dude. Yeah, it is. Have you seen yourself? You indicate to her body. For some reason, you really like teasing her on this point. I could grate cheese on your abs. White women love cheese. I am a white woman that loves cheese. You need a girlfriend with abs like a cheese grater for my cheese. Daniela turns even redder. You could not. How do you respond? Ooh. If you insist, that kind of like is, if you insist, am I saying like I could not, and then if I say if you insist, I'll stop, or I could too? Because this kind of seems like joking. I don't know. If you insist, I'm gonna go with I could too. You lift a finger indicating to her waist and head to the fridge. You pull out a block of cheese and approach her. I'm about to prove you so wrong. They are! Like, Ghost Dog is not even, like, look at them. Hey, put that cheese away. I need it for my meals. You reluctantly put it away. One of these days, you'll have ab-grated cheese. So you owe me a pizza now. How? That's not fair. She sighs heavily. Fine, let's go get that pizza. When should we go? Now? I can't go now. I have to get ready for class tomorrow. Oh. 51st Dates, movie 7. More weeks pass and the weather is now much warmer, but still with a bit of a bite to it. You've been going to a lot of parties, doing club events, and in general enjoying your college experience. Man, imagine having abs. I have the Ghostbusters Stay Puft Marshmallow Man belly. You sometimes do your work, but you never really study for any of your tests, so you're not surprised that you barely scraping by in school. You almost forget you're supposed to be fake dating Daniela until she texts you frantic. Hey roomie, love of my life, skate to my board. I kind of need your help. What's up? Mom is trying to set me up with someone and doesn't really get that I'm dating someone. Can you stop by at the pizza shop and help me? On my way. Oh, no! You put on a date outfit and hurry over to the pizza shop. You find Daniela sitting inside the booth with none other than Ioana. Oh, hell no. Not this bitch again. You slide into the booth with Daniela. How do you handle this? Kick Ioana under the table, brat. I don't want to make her, like, uncomfortable with, like, a kiss, but... Will she like that, though? Should I rap? I'm gonna press the kiss. You press a kiss to Daniela's cheek. Sorry that I'm late, babe. Daniela tries hard not to blush, but she fails. Ioana arches up an unimpressed eyebrow at you two. I don't believe Danielle would be dating a loser like you, but whatever. At least I don't have to fake being on this date anymore. Sports chicks are too brusque? I don't know this word. Brusque for my artistic and sensitive soul. I only did it because Professor Alcina promised me something. Ioana rises up. I've done my part. Now I can get my reward. She flounces away. What a bitch. You can tell Daniela's self-confidence has taken a hit because of the comment. Her shoulders slump and her bottom lip sticks out. Don't worry, she's a snob. She hates anyone who isn't herself. Daniela sighs heavily but turns to you. I might need you to swoop in a few more times. My mother has convinced a shocking amount of people to go on dates with me this week. She has got to stop matchmaking. Like, I don't want to stupid. You don't look at this woman and you're like falling head over heels? Like, come on now. Yeah, come on, don't be sad. Like... Look at this woman and tell me that she's not hot. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. This is why I should have gone to college in the States. Not if you want crippling lifelong debt. I'm rich. I would have been fine. That's true. Daniela gives you the details on what other dates her mother has set up, and you promise her you'll be there to play the role of her partner. And so, saving Daniela begins. Exactly, she's a skater girl too? Like... Are the... Oh, that's, oh my god, I had his name yesterday. Is it Pomperine? Is that his name? That's who's on the board, right? Yeah. So she loves Sanrio as well. Oh, there he is again. The next day, Daniela has to go on another date. Daniela is sitting with Jasmine in the cafe when you make your entrance. Who do you greet first? Greet Daniela. Good morning, wifey. Oh, God. Oh, we're jumping steps here. You lean and plop a kiss on her forehead. Daniela flushes. Wifey? She squeaks out while Jasmine's eyes go round. You two are dating? You nod your head. She quickly picks her things up and leaves with an awkward apology. Thanks for stopping by, Ghost Dog. I appreciate it. The third time you swoop to Daniela's rescues at the theater. Daniela is standing with Livia, the two of them chatting. They seem to be getting along, and a flare of jealousy goes through you. Does Daniela actually like her? Would Daniela want to date her? You shake that feeling away. You shouldn't assume things. How do you... Lift? Lift? Like, as in pick her up? You try to lift her from behind, but your pool noodle arms can't do it. You only succeed in bringing Daniela up on her tippy toes before settling her down. She gives you an amused look. Livia eyes the interaction before smiling. You two make a cute couple. You feel warm at her praise and at how well you're fooling everyone. A few more days pass in this manner, with you rescuing Daniela until you and Daniela are down to the last date, the final boss, so to speak. You spy at them in between the bookshelves of the library, watching as Daniela stands very stiffly next to Mia. Mia is smiling at Daniela, laughing, and then she reaches out and grabs one of Daniela's biceps, giving it a squeeze. Anger stabs through you, and you nearly stumble over your feet as you come out from your hiding spot. Hey! You tersely greet Mia. She fixes a fake smile to her lips. I didn't know you could read books. You glance down at the book in your hand, and then back up to her. Oh, she wants to play rude? Two can play this game. I didn't know you knew what that was. Mia laughs. You're so funny. Aren't they funny, Daniela? And she reaches to squeeze Daniela's bicep again. Daniela looks uncomfortable. Daniela thinks I'm super funny. We always tell each other jokes and do other things together. You respond heatedly. We should do that sometime, Daniela. I don't think. We're dating. You pull Daniela towards you. I doubt that. No one has ever called you and called out on your and Daniela's fake dating. What? Daniela blinks in shock. This is the first time I'm hearing of it. I've never seen the two of you going out together. And Daniela was on those dates with all those other girls. Unease creeps at your spine. How would you know any of this? Have you been following her? Mia laughs. It sounds ugly. Don't be paranoid. I'm head of sorority. Of course I'm going to hear about these things. People talk, though it's cute you think Daniela is yours to control. I'm not controlling her. I'm dating her. Mia's not convinced. Right. You can keep telling yourself these things and deluding yourself. Filled with anger, you yank Daniela forward by her hoodie. You kiss her rough and... oh, God. You kiss her rough and fast, and she gasps into the kiss. You pull away, breathing hard, and glare at Mia. You're the deluded one if you think Daniela has any interest in you. Mia arches up a brow and crosses her arms over her chest. Might want to work on your acting. Very unconvincing. She smiles at Daniela. Miranda's worried about you. Remember what she told you. Daniela shrinks in on herself. At this, Mia leaves the two of you in the library. You're tempted to throw the book in your hand at the back of her head. What is she talking about? Daniela rubs the back of her head. Nothing really, but can we talk about that kiss? You flush embarrassed by how bold you've been. Do you... Okay. Look at all these fucking saves I'm making. What about it? The way you state that makes Daniela hesitate. Never mind then. Uh-oh! Was that the wrong choice? In order to be more convincing, you and Daniela decide to embark on a series of very public dates around campus. You go to the cafe together, holding hands. You walk each other to class, you eat dinner in the dining hall, and give each other bone-crushing hugs and kisses to the cheek. You hope this drives home the point to Mia. But to be fair, this fake dating stuff is fun. You enjoy spending your time with Daniela. Especially at the end of the day, you find yourself gravitating towards each other on the couch to watch a show together. You don't have to act anymore behind closed doors, but it just feels natural to be like this. To rest your head on Daniela's shoulder, to share her bed, and when you sleep over at your own dorm room. You wake up well rested in her strong arms, clothing smelling of her wonderful perfume. Some mornings it's hard to get out of bed because it means leaving her warm hold behind. Yeah, we're fake dating, alright. But you enjoy waking up before her, if only to take in how cute she looks. She always has bedhead in the morning, and she sleeps with her mouth wide open. Girl, me too. This time she catches you staring at her, and she scrunches her nose up as she wakes up. Ugh. Good morning to you too. You're tempted to drop a kiss on her forehead, so you do. You have to stay in character after all. She smiles up at you. You want to catch breakfast at the cafe? Sure, I just have to pick up stuff from my room. You might as well move back in here. No one's taken your old room or Angie's. I should. Help me move? The two of you get out of bed and head over to your new dorm room. You begin packing up stuff, and Daniela helps you. Your new roommates look on as you do that. You try to ignore their judgmental stares and hurriedly pack your stuff. Daniela goes on ahead and puts your stuff in your old dorm room. That's when Cassandra's stands make their move. Like, how did you land her? Yeah, you're not even special or anything. What are you talking about? You're dating Daniela. You almost blurt out the truth that you're not, but think better of it. What does it matter to them? Yeah, and? Tell us how you landed a Demetrask. We want to land Cassandra. You scoff. I don't think you're Cassandra's type. If someone as lame as you can get Daniela, then someone like us 1,000 times better than you could land Cassandra. How do you react? I'm going to ignore them. I'm leaving, so I can't give you any help with that. You're not getting away with this easily. We'll hunt you down and find you. You'll give us those damn answers. Everything okay here? Daniela comes back, her hands on her hips. She looks angry at the stands. The three of them huff, but you leave alone. You pick up the last of your things and leave with Daniela. You alright there? Yeah, I'm fine. They were just being dicks about me dating you. Why? They don't think I could ever land someone like you. But you already have. We only pretend... It's not pretend for me anymore. Oh, look! Oh, we getting serious. class. Let's go. Daniela says quietly, but it cuts through you. You pause in the hallway, box in your hands, feeling too heavy for your suddenly numb limbs to hold on. What? You manage intelligently. Inelegantly, not intelligently. Daniela blushes but continues on as she admits. I've liked you for a while. This fake dating stopped being fake dating to me a long time ago. Your jaw drops open. I like you a lot. What do you say? Take me on a date first. I like you too. You open your mouth wide to share how you truly feel about her, but she interrupts you before you can. But I don't want us to do anything about my feelings for you. I don't want to ruin what we have between us. You close your mouth, disappointed. Oh, okay. Should we stop the fake dating then? We might have to. I enjoyed our time spent together, but it'll probably make things weird if we do. Now that you know that I like you. She walks off. You trail her after her, dumbfounded. You spend much of the day confused. Luckily, there's a party in the evening you'll be going to with Ariana. Drinking will help keep your mind off things. You get dressed and head out to the party in the theater building. It's entirely packed, and loud music blasts from the speakers. You lose Ariana in the first 20 minutes after she goes to fetch drinks for you two. You go to find her. You see Daniela there across the room. Should you say hi to her? You wave a hand in greeting, and she notices you. For a long moment, she doesn't respond, but raises her hand. Before you can go to her, you are yoinked off into the shadows off a side room by someone. You whirl around to face Mia. Oh, God. What does she want from you? What? You've been causing issues. What sort of issues? For the Demitrasks. You have no idea what she's blabbing about, but the look in her eyes is scaring you. Those are the eyes of a woman who is on a warpath. Bella is unhappy with how close you are with her sister. And since I would do anything for Bella, I'm going to help her with you. The way she says Bella's name sounds absolutely deranged. What the fuck is with people being feral over the Demitrasks? And hadn't she been going after Daniela a few days ago? Mia flicks open a switchblade and goes, and your eyes go wide. You scramble back to the door, but she grabs the front of your shirt and instantly hits you with the door opening. Daniela stands on the other side as Mia hisses and steps back, grabbing her hurt head. Daniela spots the knife in Mia's hand and looks to see her frightened expression. Fury fills her and she lunges at Mia. Danny, be careful, she has a knife! But Daniela can't seem to hear you. She pounds into Mia, hit after hit. Jesus Christ! As Mia is pushed onto the ground, even then Daniela follows her, with the knife skittering to the floor somewhere. Daniela keeps hitting and hitting. The sound of flesh on flesh is starting to make you sick. Daniela, stop! She can't or won't hear you. You grab at her shoulder, trying to pull her back. Daniela, please! You whisper into her neck, then finally she stops. She rises to her feet. She's breathing hard through her nose. She looks at her bloodied hand. She looks at Mia on the floor, who is laughing weakly, blood bubbling from her mouth. Shit. Daniela runs out of the room. You run after her, but she's faster than you. You lose her in the crush of students, and when you stumble outside the theater, she is long gone. Just what the hell is going on? Love Actually movie night. You try calling Daniela's phone, but it's going straight to voicemail. You head back to Daniela's dorm room. You knock and pound on the door until someone in the dorms tells you to shush, but she doesn't open up. Sighing, you decide you have to hunt down her sisters in order to see if they can help you. You know Bella's on the council. You doubt she'll be there at 2 a.m. on a Saturday, but you have to try. If not, you'll have to reach out to Daniela's mom. You head over to the student council room. To your surprise, find the door is open and the lights are on. Bella's sitting at the table, working on a stack of papers in front of her. Bella, you need to help me. Bella's head jerks up. She looks displeased that you're bothering her. What? It's your sister, Daniela. Instantly, Bella's on her feet. What happened? Mia came to attack me at the party, saying she was doing it for your sake. Daniela saw what was happening, and she fought Mia off for me. Mia? Why would Mia do any of that? She shakes her head. Where's Daniela right now? I don't know. She wouldn't stop hurting Mia, and I managed to get her off of Mia, but Daniela got scared of what she did, and she ran away. Bella scowls. Go back to your dorm room. I have to handle this. She rushes out. Of course you're not going to stay here and not you're not going to stay here and not do anything about this. You decide to secretly follow Bella. You watch Oh, poor Miguel. You watch as she heads over to President Miranda's office. The secretary is not there, but Bella knocks on the door and is let in a second later. Wait for the door to close before you approach it silently. You press your ear to it. The wood muffles most sounds, so you cup your hand over your ear to try and help you. What's going on with Daniela? I'm busy, my dear. I don't have time for this right now. You always take her on meditation retreats. What do you do to her there? My, so suspicious. I have every right to be considering how deeply you've got your claws into my family. You have all of us wrapped around your fingers. The only one you've left alone until now was Daniela, but now something is wrong with her. You're extremely delusional, Bella. Daniela is fine. Mia came after her friend, and Daniela nearly beat them to death. You think this is the first time she's nearly done this? What did you do to her? Bella's voice is rising in pitch, a soft laugh as Miranda's voice draws nearer. Worry about yourself, Bella. I adore Daniela. Some might call it having a soft spot for her. I would do nothing to hurt her. There's a sound of something smashing to the ground, sends you jolting to your feet. You don't stick around to find out what's going on, worried you'll be discovered. You decide to head back to Daniela's dorm room. You knock on her door while trying to call her phone at the same time. This time she opens the door. She's cleaned the blood off herself, but there are bags under her eyes. You immediately hug her. I was worried for you, you huge dummy. Daniela shoves you off her. You shouldn't be hugging me. What if I really hurt Mia? Then she deserved it. She tried to hurt me. Daniela shakes her head. She looks conflicted. Bella seems to think something happened to you because of Miranda. Daniela scowls. Miranda's been helping me. She wouldn't do anything to hurt me. Besides, it's not her fault I'm like this, or that my luck is like this. Daniela, you need to come clean to me. What's going on? Daniela's lip tightens. It's nothing you need to worry about. I do need to worry about this. I've never seen you like that before, and it scared me. Daniela's face darkens. Then you should leave me alone. I don't want to hurt you or drag you into my problems. You stomp your foot onto the floor. Daniela, tell me the truth, now. Why? Because I care for you. Well, you shouldn't. I can't have anyone love me. Why not? I want love, don't get me wrong. The kind of that you see in rom-coms, cute and fun, but every time someone likes me, they go wrong. You have no idea what she's rambling about, but it seems like maybe you'll get something out of her. I just want a relationship. I just want someone to hold at night and spend time doing everything with. Is that too much to ask? Her eyes are getting teary. Miranda helped me with all those romances gone wrong. Every time someone has liked me and turned violent because of it, she moves them across the country so they can't hurt me. And anytime I've liked anyone, she has had me do meditation with her. No, you haven't missed any boobs yet. We're in the emotional part of this. I don't remember what happens during it, but I just know she wants me to get over my feelings for them, because she knows the relationships will only end in disaster. Before she helped me with it, I used to get very angry and fight people. It used to scare everyone. I hadn't had my meditation sessions with her yet because I've been avoiding romance, so there haven't been any issues lately. But then you came into my life, and I thought about pursuing you. I thought not pursuing you would be good enough to avoid getting worked up about everything, but then Mia hurt you, and it kind of erupted from me. This isn't making sense to me. If you were like this when relationships are involved, then why was your mother trying to set you up with others? I don't think my mom knows how bad it is. Only Miranda knows. Mom probably thinks I'm just bad with picking partners. Her stomach feels twisted in knots. This whole situation doesn't make any sense. But now that this has happened, I have to go meet with Miranda. She'll be able to help me. Wait, are you going to go and get rid of your feelings for me? Daniela offers a pensive look. It'll be best for both of us. Without another word, she leaves you standing in the dorm room. No, you can't leave things like this. You decide to go after her, but keep a distance so she doesn't spot you. She dials someone on her phone and talks with them briefly. It must be Miranda. Daniela heads out to the woods and you follow after her. You positioned yourself behind some trees and wait. Sweat beads down your back as you watch Daniela wait in the middle of a small copse of trees. Something rustles in the bushes and Miranda steps out, holding a glass jar in her hands. You squint in the dark. Is that a red rose in the jar? What in the beauty and the beast is going on here? It happened again. You should have come to me right away. I didn't know it would happen. It snuck up on us. Who is this other person? Daniela suddenly seems reticent? That's a new word for me. You don't have to worry about them. They don't like me back. I'm the one who likes them. That's not true. You like Daniela. Miranda doesn't seem convinced, but she holds out the jar. We'll start the process. Are you ready? Daniela nods her head and strips off her hoodie before tossing it onto the ground, sitting on it. She takes up a cross-legged position, and Miranda takes the lid of the glass jar off before she takes out the singular red rose. Your heart is beating hard in your chest. What the hell do you do? Okay, this seems like the major decision here. Will I get the right choice first time around? Unlike last time? I guess we'll see. Alright. Leaving definitely seems like the worst option here. Try to intercept them, call Daniela. These two seem like the plausible ones. I am going to pick try to intercept them. Crazy, stupid love. Oh god, this seems like a bad decision then. You step out of the bushes and reveal yourself to them. You have no idea how you're going to stop this, but you have to try. What are you doing here? Trying to put a stop to this. Whatever this is. Don't do this, Daniela. I have to. You really don't. Miranda's feeding you lies. Miranda glares at you, but lowers the jar with the rose inside. If you so insist, then I'll be on my way. The way she concedes so quickly shocks you, but you barely pay it any more mind before running into Daniela's arms and hugging her to you. She's warm and solid in your hold, and Miranda slinks away in the shadows like a bad dream. Really, you don't understand. You cut her off. Whatever Miranda has you doing seems manipulative. Why does she keep trying to have you get rid of your feelings? It's okay to feel certain ways. You don't need to discard them, not when I feel the same way for you. Daniela's eyebrows go up. You do? I like you, idiot. Somewhere along the way of us playing fake dating, I actually fell for you. Okay, maybe I actually picked the good ending. Because dating you felt so easy and natural, it just felt right. Daniela gives you a radiant and hopeful smile. Does this make us girlfriends? You answer her by leaning up on your tiptoes and pressing a soft kiss to her lips. Woo! I think we got the good ending. Maybe. Perhaps. How's that for an answer? She blushes and smiles back at you before leaning in and kissing you back. Whatever weird thing was going on with Miranda, Daniela stays away from. The two of you go on dates together, spending time in the cafe, the pizza shop, the library, in the dorm room, and the skate park. You can't keep your hands off each other. But you start to notice a change in Daniela. At first you can chalk it up to exam stress getting to her, but as the weeks go by, it's almost constant. Little flare-ups of anger, Daniela snapping at you for no reason, and then getting horribly confused as to why she even did. You cower away from her angry outbursts. This isn't like her, and you know this. Okay, maybe we didn't get the good ending. Eventually, it leads into a big blow-up fight when Daniela attacks someone for daring to smile at you as you're crossing paths. You have to pull her off of them, but even when you do, she almost seems blind with rage. She runs off to Miranda's office, and you give chase. Something is wrong with Daniela. You don't know why. Oh, God! Okay, maybe this isn't a good ending. We'll see. You get to the office out of breath. The door is flung open. Miranda stands in the calm of the storm, even as Daniela trashes her room. She's thrown everything off the shelves, books missing, their pages, and jars shattered. Miranda's pet bird flies around the room in agitation before swooping out in the open window. Miranda glances at you, oddly calm. I hope you're pleased with what you've done. I haven't done anything. You refuse to let Daniela complete the ritual. This is the result. What ritual? What is going on? You want to stop your girlfriend from tearing up the room, but you can't. You're afraid you'll get hurt. Daniela is making incoherent sounds now. Daniela was cursed, something from a young age. Curse passed down from generations within her family, all linked back to that castle that they own. However, they cannot be rid of it due to the nature of the shaman that trapped them to it. And as such, each generation, there is someone afflicted with its madness. You can hear the words coming out from her mouth, but none of them make any damn sense. You remember Daniela mentioning a castle, but you hadn't thought much of it before. How could a castle cause all this? Have you heard of the tale of Beauty and the Beast? It was very much based on Daniela's familial condition, but of course it was changed up for public appetite. You nod your head. Yes, the story is quite popular. The beast has a rose that will wilt. He has until the last petal to find true love unless he wishes to remain a beast forever. How could this ever apply to Daniela? I've been helping Daniela with her affliction, but you interrupted the process. Love aggravates the curse and causes it to hasten towards a more bestial nature. As such, Daniela will never be able to be loved or have romantic feelings of love for someone. Why didn't you finish it if you knew this would happen? I wanted to see what you've caused with your ignorance. No one tells me anything. Now she is descending into anger and violence. She won't stop, but she has enough wits about her to know to come here, so I can help her temporarily soothe the beast. That all sounds so awful. There has to be a way to break the curse. She smiles at you. At the same time, Daniela overturns Miranda's chair with a loud thud. Daniela's clothing is ripped. Her teeth are sharp. Nails have spouted out from her hands, and her eyes glow yellow. There is. Her smile malignant. Then why don't you do it? I was the one who cursed the family a long time ago because they disrespected me. Curing them would make me lose my leverage over them. You are dumbfounded by every last word coming from Miranda's mouth. How long has Miranda been alive for? If what she says is true? And how could she be so cruel as to keep this up? You need to help her now, you demand. I will. She gives a lazy tilt of her head, assessing you. Daniela, get them. Daniela turns, attuned to Miranda's words. You put your hands up. Wait, Miranda can't be seriously. Daniela leaps over the desk in one bound and slashes a hand across your throat. Blood spurts forward. You fall to your knees, gasping. You reach out a hand, not sure what you're trying to do. Your vision quickly dims, your face planted in the pool of your own blood. Oh! Daniela enters her very empty dorm room, frowning to herself. The space echoes with voices of people that seem familiar to her, but she can't quite put a finger on it. Hadn't someone lived here with her? She's not entirely sure. Miranda had said she found Daniela passed out after drinking too much and having hit her head by running right into a pole. This was not the good ending! It would explain why Daniela's head hurts so much. Daniela looks around the empty space, noting the two empty beds before shrugging. Whatever is bothering her will fade in a few days, she's sure of it. Alright then! Okay, well, let's go back. Let's call Daniela. Enchanted. Oh, God. Are all of these bad endings? You call Daniela's phone. She and Miranda pause. Daniela looks at her phone. Don't pick up. Daniela nods her head and lets her phone ring out. You try calling again. Daniela doesn't pick up, but the sound of your phone is twice as loud in the dark of night. Turn it off. If Daniela does that, then there goes your chance of stopping her. Quickly you text her something, anything to get her attention. At the start, you remember hearing something loud in Miranda's office when she was there, that with Bella. Could it be? What if I put Bella is in danger? Daniela pauses in the middle of shutting down her phone, her eyes wide at the message. These weren't me picking, these were me. Bella's in danger. Meet me in Miranda's office now. Daniela, what is wrong? Daniela looks shaken. I need to go. We'll have to do this another time. She runs off, leaving the angry Miranda behind. Daniela, don't you turn from me! Daniela runs off through the woods, and you wait a bit until she's gone. Miranda curses loudly and leaves as well, at a slower pace. Only then do you leave, running as fast as you can to meet up with Daniela. You find Daniela in the office. The door is ajar. She's kneeling on the ground next to Bella, who's sitting up, rubbing the bump on the side of her head. What happened, Bella? Are you okay? Miranda and I got into a spat over you. She hit me to knock me out to get to you. What are you talking about? Why would she hurt you? You need to open your eyes, Daniela. Miranda isn't the loving aunt you think she is. She's been using all of us and tricking you, all to feed her goals. What goals? What is going on here? Bella looks up at you with irritation in your abrupt interruption. Do you mind? I'm having a moment with my sister. And I'm having a moment with my girlfriend. You cut in poignantly. Daniela gives a sad shake of her head. You know we're not actually dating. You don't have to keep pretending. I like you, Daniela. My feelings for you can't be faked. Daniela's eyes go wide. You like me? She rises to her feet, looking like she's about to go on a whole romantic spiel when Bella aggressively clears her throat. Now is not the time for romance. We have to figure out what Miranda did to you. This might be the good ending. I mean, I said that last time, but it seems more like good ending. Bella rises to her feet, Daniela coming to help support her. Bella shakes her off. Miranda must have something in her files. Help me look. She and Daniela quickly comb through the room. You help. Where do you look? Look behind the potted plant. I'll check under the rug, behind the mirror. You look behind nothing, not even a cobweb. Mirror? Nothing there. Under the rug. You flip the rug and find a safe inside the floor. Come look at this. You call Bella and Daniela over. They come to stand over you, pondering the small lock on it. What could the pin code be? Maybe Miranda wrote it down somewhere. Wrote down my code. I wouldn't be stupid enough to do that, but I see you're all stupid enough to meddle in my things. She looks furious, a glass jar with a red rose tucked under her arm. No, we're not stupid, just fed up with what you've done to us. Yeah, I think. Daniela tacks on, still not sure what has even happened to her or what Miranda did to her. Hand over the flower. Miranda's the best. 123 is her password. I wouldn't doubt it, honestly. That sounds like a definitely appropriate password for her. She exclaims angrily. Never. You're closer to Miranda, so you decide to reach out and grab it from her. You have no idea what is going on, but you want to protect Daniela from whatever schemes Miranda has. Her other password is probably nobody can have Daniela's abs. That makes sense, too. Miranda yanks it back, but your tug of war causes the jar to slip from her hands and land on the floor with a shatter. No, you fools! What have you done? The flower withers on the floor, quickly turning into dust. You ruined my curse! Now I'll have to do another one! She's about to go DJ Khaled on us. Another one. Curse? You made the curse? She asks in a small voice. Miranda hisses out at her. It doesn't matter what I did. You've ruined it all. You should have started minding your business and following me. Bella smiles triumphantly. You're free now, Daniela. At least one of us is. Get out of my office. I will deal with all of you later. Not if we run away. That doesn't sound promising, but you take your leave, stepping carefully over the broken glass. You hold out your hand and Daniela links her fingers with yours tentatively. So... She begins shyly looking into your eyes. Yeah, let's just say all this right in front of Bella, who still, I think, kind of hates my guts. Does this mean we're officially dating now? Really, Daniela, still thinking about dating despite everything we just went through? Come on, you can't say... Bella, I know this is your sister, but, like, someone deserves these abs. Like, come on now. I've just wanted a happy relationship for a long time. Don't blame me. She shouts back. Yes, this means we're dating. How about we go on a real first date first thing tomorrow? You two? Seriously? Miranda threatened to do something against all of you, and you're just going to pretend nothing happened? Live for the moment. Bella lets out a frustrated scream and leaves. Or maybe she's jealous. Maybe I need to pick her in my next route. You and Daniela smile softly at each other. Miranda peers out of her office door. Oh, God. Can you leave already? She slams the door shut on the two of you. Homophobic, in all honesty. Pillow talk! Woo! Let's go! With both of you feeling that the day of peace will be over soon, you don't waste any time. Pillow talk is the best kind of talk. For real, for real. The next morning, it finds you and Daniela skipping class to go to the cafe for breakfast. You order a drink and some food and sit there to talk for hours. It's only when Elena, the barista, glares at you for hogging the table for that long. Oh boy, we're gonna get arrested for loitering, and our pillow talk is gonna be our jail cell pillow talk. For hogging the table that long, that you and Daniela head out with her skateboard in hand to the skate park. Oh, where's the secret SpongeBob we gotta find here? We got our cute pudding dog. Is there no SpongeBob here? That's shocking. I see Bob! Hold on. There's Bob. Kind of. I see. Yeah, Purine. Yeah, Purine. Purine. Purina Puppy Chow is his name. You sit on the ramp and watch Daniela as she does some kickflips and ollies. When she's done, she comes over to you and helps you skate around the park. The air is a bit cold and it bites at your cheeks, but neither of you care. And when you almost fall, she catches you and allows the two of you to fall into the grass by the skate park. She makes for a comfy cushion, and you lie there, allowing yourself to be held in her arms. Man, what a dream. She's warm and smells great. Ain't no way she smells great at a skate park. It's probably sweaty. Other substances in the air. What? Badst Maru? What is Badst Maru? She presses a gentle kiss on the back of your neck and you turn around in her arms until you are nose to nose with her. If you know, you know. At Katsu, you better have a full presentation about this character, Ben. Is this worth it? You ask, voice timorous. She furrows her brow. What do you mean? I'm not sure. Just whatever Miranda's going to do now. Is our love worth it? Daniela offers you a soft smile. Ever since I could recall, I've always longed to love and be loved. She's just like me, for real! The princess and the princes in fairy tales, the instant love stories of teen books, the slow burn of movies, they were all something I was enraptured with as a kid. I love my family, and they love me. She's not like me, for real. But I've always wanted a love like this, to hold someone and take care of them and have them love me. Never mind, she's just like me, for real. Daniela sighs. I have no idea what will happen in the future, but I don't intend to give this up anytime soon. Especially not when my feelings are finally returned. When finally my feelings are returned, and they won't cause the curse to happen, so yes, it's worth it to me. You lean in and press a gentle kiss to her lips. Her eyes close at the feeling of it. You let the kiss linger and slowly pull away. She opens her eyes to look at you. Whenever she's going to say next, interrupted by the rumble of her stomach, she flushes in embarrassment. Time to eat? Pizza? You know what? I will have pizza tonight in honor of our new girlfriend. You two get up and head over to the pizza shop. What is this? This wink here. Poppy's Pizza. Is this like a Papa Murphy's spinoff? Papa John's? There's a lot of Papas in pizzas, but there's no Poppies. This is very innovative. She buys the food and drinks for the two of you, and you sit down to eat. How are you feeling since last night? That is Poppy. Poppy is a Chad. That's what it seems like. Daniela sighs heavily. Honestly, not sure. I never expected Miranda to be capable of doing something so bad. Man, I trusted her, and to know she was the one who did all that to me. He is our one. He is our only. Our Lord and Savior, Poppy. I love the oh shit on the wall. Noticing smaller things. Hold on. Oh, I thought that was lettuce on the floor. Just a full slice of pizza behind this. What is this red on the floor here? She shakes her head. It helps that you're here. It keeps my mind off of things. Keeps it from going to dark places. So what should we do next? Daniela hums thoughtfully as she bites into her pizza slice. Okay, I have to know everyone in chat. What is your favorite type of pizza? I am basic and only like cheese. If I'm feeling spicy, I will put chicken on it. But I'm a plain pizza eater. It's fine. It's decoration pizza. I'm not sure. I know telling my mom would be the right thing, but she thinks Miranda is great, and she probably won't believe me. Don't mind the red stain, it's nothing! Oh, what's that horror game that's like at a burger place? Like Happy Humble Burger Farm or whatever? Totally nothing. Five Nights at Poppy's Pizza? Poppy's Burgeria. Bella seemed to be onto something. She doesn't seem to trust Miranda. Bella might not be able to help us, but before we go to her, I want us to at least have one day together. You reach over and squeeze her hand in yours. I agree, the night isn't over yet. You give her a devious smile. Back to your place? You want to watch a movie? Show me your favorite rom-com, and then maybe we can reenact some of the scenes. Daniela flushes as red as her hair. Ugh, she squeaks out. You find it adorable and lean over to slide a foot up her leg. She almost chokes on her pizza and slaps her chest as she coughs to regain equilibrium. Oh, we love a blushy mask. We do. So cute. Try not to kill me before Miranda does. You two clean up after yourselves and head over to Daniela's dorm. She pulls up the movie on her TV and you make some popcorn and get the drinks ready before you plop down next to her. You arch your brow at her movie choice. This one? Daniela shrugs. I like the proposal. It's got everything. I thought you'd go for something gayer. That's totally a me response. Daniela laughs. Does it count if I've imagined myself in the guy role of the film? Technically, it makes me gay. This is exactly how I justify things. Dude, when I was a child, I'd always pick male characters to romance female characters. Exactly what I would do. You laugh at her. That's not how it works. Yeah-huh. I'm with Daniela on this one. That is totally how it works. Nuh-uh. You're just mad you're wrong. You throw a piece of popcorn at her. She catches it in her mouth and swallows it down. This prompts you to throw more at her. She catches them in her mouth until you grab a fistful of them. She can't catch them all. She's not a Pokemon master, apparently. They shower over her, and one even lands in her hair. You're losing popcorn privileges. No! You yelp out and try to move the bowl above your head out of reach. She lunges over you, and you suddenly find yourself with a lap full of Daniela. She grabs the bowl of popcorn. I mean, if I had to pick would I have a lap full of popcorn or Daniela, I think the choice is easy here, chat. Got it. What do you do in the situation you find yourself in? Well, ooh. These are both some good choices here. Kiss Danielle, put Daniela under you. I'm gonna kiss her. Maybe we'll go back and explore. Maybe that's a spicy option. You lean up for a bit and kiss her, hard and fast. The popcorn bowl drops from her hand, scattering across the floor. Instantly, she melts into you with a small, happy whimper. You don't let her watch the movie, using your mouth to distract her. You grab her closer to you by the front of your shirt, and she becomes a puddle of goo in your lap as you kiss up and down her neck and bite down on her lips, sucking it into your mouth. Not fair. Daniela mumbles, face flushed red. How are you such a good kisser? You answer her question with another kiss and wrap your arms around her neck to drag her in. Aww. So cute. Alright, where's the secret SpongeBob here? We got a dog. Okay. I'm keeping my eyes peeled. The bustle of the city behind you disappears as you round a corner and head towards the hotel. You cast glances over your shoulder ever so often, make sure no one is following you, before you slip inside the hotel and take the elevator up to the room. Oh, we're getting spicy. No SpongeBob, only dog butt. Understandable. We love dogs here. Hold on, let me spam my wonderful quirky emotes. It's very pretty, honestly. We love doggos, catos. Corgi mentioned. Do I not have a mocha emote? I thought I did. Or do I only have pet mocha? Hold on. There we go. Close enough. Daniela's inside, just getting up. Wake up, sleepyhead. It's time for lunch. No breakfast? You slept through. You kept me up late last night. You smirk at that, briefly reliving last night's adventures in bed. We have to eat quickly, then leave before the checkout time. The two of you sit down as you take the container of food out. Daniela shuffles around and changes into her clothes. Welcome back, welcome back. It's been 3 months since the truth about Miranda came out. You, Daniela, and her family had run up away from the college to hide yourselves from Miranda's influence. Luckily, the Demetrests have a lot of money, so getting fake new identities and being on the run isn't bank-breaking. You're scattered all across Europe, hoping to throw off Miranda's extensive network of followers. You really hope she won't find any of you. It seems, though, that the plan is to give her the runaround for a few months and then settle down in one place. Today is the day you and Daniela head out to the safe location. Do we have everything before we head back to Romania? Hiding under the enemy's nose sounds like a smart move. It's also where the safe house is. Yeah, we should reach the castle today. This isn't the one... Daniela shakes her head. No, this is the other one. We have more than one castle to our name. Mom had some contractors come and do some renovations. It'll be fixed up for us by then. Imagine having multiple castles. The prospect of living in an actual castle sounds exciting to you. Never did you think that during your college career you would end up living in a castle with your girlfriend who had just come out of being cursed. You aren't sure anyone would believe you if you had such things. And to be honest, you aren't sure if you would change this. Despite being hunted down by Miranda and her hundreds of cult members, despite running from place to place and always having to look over your shoulder, you're happy with Daniela. You don't know how long you'll stay in the castle with her family, probably until everything blows over. You can't imagine Bella will be too happy about you staying there, but the castle is big enough. There should be enough space for the both of you not to run into each other. Can't we just bury the hatchet? Daniela's face takes on a pensive look. She stabs her eggs a bit. See, the only problem with living in a castle is imagine trying to clean that whole castle. That seems like a nightmare and a half. Unless you got, like, staff, then I guess you don't have to worry about it. I'm sorry you have to go through this. If I could change things, I could go back... If I could go back to how things were. You reach out and hold her hand. Yeah, we kind of need at least one Roomba. We can't change the past, but we can change the future. She offers you a grateful smile and lifts your hand up to kiss the knuckles there. Chat, I'm gonna be honest with you. I do not have knuckles. It's a phenomenon, and nobody believes me until they meet me in person. That's why you have kids! Yeah, I make the kids clean everything. Daniela seems like she would love having kids. Maybe I'm wrong on that one, but, like, she seems like she'd be a great mom. Like, she'd have so much fun raising kids. I literally only have maybe, one knuckle on each hand. The rest of, like, where my knuckles are supposed to be is just, like, smooth. And my girlfriend makes fun of me for this all the time. I know Monk isn't here in chat, but she makes fun of me all the time for it. I send a Roomba squad of 20 through formation performing dance routines. You could probably go viral on TikTok for that too. Like, just call it the dancing Roombas. Thank you. After breakfast, the two of you clean up and check out of the hotel. A short train ride later will find you in Romania before you need to take a bus and then a taxi ride that drops you off, the two of you off at the outskirts of some woods. Yeah, they call me good old no-knuckle Jules. Then you two will need to hike to get to the village the castle's in. The village? Like Resident Evil. It is a very small village, old-fashioned and cut off from the rest of the world. Oh my god, it's like this is related to Resident Evil Village. Your bag feels heavy on your back, and you pick your way through the brambles and mist that floats heavy on the ground. When you get to the village, you allow yourself to take it in. It smells of mud and horse manure, but the jutting spirals of the castle loom in front of you. I know we joked about me playing Village on Christmas, but it seems like my friends have, like, said, no, Juba, you should actually do that. Yeah, new video idea. I bought 1,000 Roombas to clean my room. I'm sure I can financially recover from that. You head over, ignoring the curious stares of the villagers. I hope they have a pizza shop. I don't think they do. We can make the pizza. That's so romantic. When you get to the front gates of the castle, someone is standing there. Daniela recognizes her and runs toward her, giving her a big hug. Aunt Donna! Indeed, Donna is standing there, a basket of flowers in greeting that are now scattered on the floor from Daniela's hug. Yeah, Roomba pizza. I tried to make a pizza with 1,000 Roombas. You're okay. I had to run away. Angie and I had been planning to leave Miranda's influence for a long time. We staged our exits in intervals. I'm glad your mom finally saw reason and that she left too. We were worried about you. Miranda has her claws in you pretty deep. Yeah, my favorite meal is Roomba pizza. Daniela rubs the back of her head sheepishly. Miranda ended up spilling the beans herself, so that helped, and my partner helped me too. Donna notes you and nods her head shortly as in approval. Angie's waiting for you. She wants to see you. Are you staying in the castle with us? Yeah, for me saying Roomba so many times, where's my sponsorship, Roomba? I've never had a sponsor before, Roomba. You know, you want to be my first one. Oh my god, Roomba delivery service. You know, if they had like a corgi delivery service where I'm just greeted by cute corgis when they deliver my package, I would order more things and go even bigger into trying to save money. We have a lovely home over a waterfall. Danielle and Donna chat as they walk up ahead. You trail behind them. This feels like a new hope. Star Wars? Like a new beginning. It's fine. We love weird families. I keep forgetting to hydrate because I'm so deeply invested. You can't wait to see where it will lead. Oh yeah, we got the good ending. So, we're gonna live magically in our castle with our girlfriend that'll definitely become our wife. And then we're gonna probably have like 1,000 kids. That's definitely the canon ending for for Daniela, is getting married and having a bunch of kids with 7,000 Roombas. Next person.